The World Series champion Dodgers favored to repeat and become the first to do so in 21 years because they're bringing just about everybody back, including Walker Buehler, who started 5 postseason games. The Dodgers won all 5 of them, most notably his 10 strikeout performance in Game 3 of the World Series. And joining us now on HQ, courtesy of Dick's Sporting Goods, is Walker Buehler. Walker, first off, how you feeling after your first spring training performance, a couple scoreless innings on Tuesday night?
Yeah, doing good. It's always interesting to get out there first time, but came out of it all right, so we're feeling good.
How was it to get out there so early this season compared to the way you've kind of been eased in years past?
Yeah, it's weird to be ready to go, but no, I feel good about it. I feel like kind of took this 60-game season and tried to find some positives in it, so came out a little bit more ready than I usually am, and we're happy with it.
What was the winter like for you this offseason compared to off-seasons past?
We got to come home winning the last game, so that was probably the biggest difference. But no, it was good. Just try and get back in the gym a little quicker and get the arm moving so we could come out here and try and do it again.
I know Dodger fans and people that have you in fantasy baseball are ready for the reins to totally come off. I know they're easing up a little bit, but what's your workload going to look like this season?
You know, I want the same thing. I want to throw as many innings and go out there as much as I can. So that's the plan for me. Obviously, we're going to be a little conservative coming off of the shorter season and not go crazy. But, you know, I want to take the ball as much as I can and contribute in a way that I think I can.
You guys have such a deep rotation. You signed Trevor Bauer. David Price is back. I mean, what are you going to do? Go with a 6-7-man rotation? How are you going to fit everybody in?
You know, I think we'll get a little bit creative somehow, but, you know, we kind of always do that. And I think our guys are used to that and ready for it. So, you know, we've got a lot of talent, and now it's just finding the best way to kind of use that. And I'm just happy to be a part of it and be able to learn from some of the guys that we have, from Kirsch and Price and Bauer. So, you know, all those guys have Cy Youngs, and I know a lot of us younger guys are hunting that as well. So pick their brains and watch them do their thing as well. Yeah, I know you're one of the favorites to win your first Cy Young coming up this season, but you were mentioning before Trevor Bauer made his decision that you'd love to see him come join you with the Dodgers. He's got such a, well, I'm not going to say odd personality, but he's out there. You know, he lets you know what he thinks. How is that personality? I know it's early, but how is it working in the clubhouse? Yeah, Trevor's good, man. We all respect, you know, what he does on the field and kind of the steps he's taken to improve and become who he is. So, you know, a different voice and something fresh for our team. But, you know, we're enjoying it. It's obviously a little bit early. We're not in kind of the dog days, but, you know, I think it's working out pretty well so far.
Much different situation that you and the rest of your Dodger teammates are in this season. Before, all the questions were about how are you going to get over the hump? How are you going to end the drought? Now it's how are you going to do it again? So I guess that's the question. How do you go back out there in a full season now and do it again?
You know, I think it's kind of trusting the process that we've been trusting for a long time, right? Try and win a bunch of games and put together a lot of talent and depth and, you know, be ready at the end of the year. And I think, you know, that's what we have to do again. We have to start and realize we haven't won a game this year and just move forward that way. So, you know, we'll keep trying to do what we do and go and win a bunch of games and try and put it together late in the year.
I know you're focused on yourself at this point, but when you look at the club as a whole, how would you compare it to the club that won it all last season?
Very similar. I mean, I don't think we had a few guys depart, and obviously that's the way this game goes, but brought some new guys in. And you know, I think the strength of our team has just been that young guys can come up and contribute, and we're going to have a few of those guys this year as well. So pretty similar, just a couple different faces, but you know, I think the culture remains the same and the goals and the way that we want to go about our business. So, you know, we're excited. I think every year is exciting, but this one will be extra exciting, I think, a little bit.
2020 was bad for a lot of people, but for you, man, you won a World Series, you were unbeaten, you never lost, and you had a horse that won the Kentucky Derby and the Breeders' Cup. How did that come about getting a part and a stake in Authentic, who won the Kentucky Derby, won the Breeders' Cup, and what is it going to be like moving forward for you? As a Louisville native, I mean, you're a guy who was right there in the midst of all this great horse racing.
Yeah, growing up around Keeneland and in Lexington has been a big part of my life and my family's life. Not that we've been super involved, but found out about this My Racehorse program that you can kind of buy these, I think they call them micro shares. So, just thought it would be a fun thing to do. And obviously Authentic kind of proved us right and brought some cool stuff into our life with the Derby and the Breeders' Cup and getting to go to the Breeders' Cup and sit in the winner's circle and see that unfold. So, where I'm from, it's such a big deal, and kind of growing up at the track, this was kind of my first taste of it. And I think I might be a little spoiled. I don't think the horse racing game is as easy as it seems, but no, obviously a pretty cool year for us.
Well, if that's it, you might as well go out on top as a
right.
horse racing champ, not only the Kentucky Derby, but the Breeders' Cup. You were a great Little Leaguer in Kentucky, in the Louisville area, Eastern Little League record for strikeouts. You were a great hitter as well, won the Home Run Derby. What are you and Dick's Sporting Goods doing for young baseball and softball players right now?
Yeah, the Dick's Foundation Sports Matter Giving Truck is on kind of their second tour. They did one around the holidays and another one now. They're giving away 10,000 pieces of equipment for baseball and softball players. So, heard about it and wanted to get involved, and just a really cool program to kind of give some equipment, which I think is kind of the biggest barrier to a lot of people getting involved in sports and baseball specifically. So, I think we've got to grow this game at some point. In 15 years, these kids are going to be the ones in my spot. So, get them going early and get them set up so they can succeed and enjoy the game that has kind of given back to us, and this is a small way to give back to them.
Walker Buehler, looking forward to what you can do for an encore with your Dodger teammates this season. Good luck the rest of spring training as we head toward opening day. I
appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Dodgers are the favorites to repeat. Nobody's done that since the Yankees from 1998 to 2000. It's been more than 2 decades since we've seen that happen. Dodgers plus 350 to do it. Yankees plus 550, and down to the Padres, who are in the same division as the Dodgers, that great National League West.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.